Hey there, good morning. I am John. Today is Monday, December 26th, 2022 is the day after Christmas. And I expect most people that have regular 9 to 5, punch the clock kind of career jobs are taking today off. I think, in fact, in my old job, today was a makeup day since Christmas fell on Sunday. But I have a lot to do to take care of in these next few days, and I'll tell you why and a little bit later in the video what I'm kind of planning. So let's just quickly recap with what happened over the last few days. Of course, it was Christmas weekend, and I did not do much as it relates to GenXGrownUp or content creation. I will say that I kept my streak alive despite the fact that Saturday and then Sunday was Christmas. And, I had family in town, and it was all the festivities were going on. I didn't miss my streak of publishing something every single day on YouTube. And in fact, on Facebook, I repurposed some stuff over there on both of those days. I just want to keep that streak going, and it seems to be paying off and going well. And creating shorts for that very purpose. If I have no long form content, it keeps that streak alive. And it's just my own motivational thing, just like doing the vlog every day. I want to make sure that something gets published every day, even if it's a repurposed old content as a short, which is what I did on Sunday. Saturday was a short based on our podcast. So I had mentioned before the end of the week last week that Friday afternoon was my last official bit of business for the week, and we did record 2 episodes of the show. Recordings went great. Preparing for those is going to be something that I'm doing today, in fact, preparing to get those published. Let's talk about a status update. You know that I have a drive going on. I'm trying to get to 18,000 subscribers on GenXGrownUp before the end of 2022. And we are 3/4 of our way to the goal. As the time of recording this, we're up to 17,977. So just another 20, fewer than 25 to go. Is that 23, something like that? How far can we go past that goal? That is what I'm hoping to see. I have no doubt that we can make it now with, what do we have, 4 or 5 days left and just 26 subscribers. That should be no problem based on our velocity. So what I'm saying is don't pump the brakes, but keep doing what you're doing because it's working. If you are indeed helping out because, telling people about it and assisting with the drive is absolutely getting us there and going to make us surpass that goal, I fully well expect. Okay, today, what I want to talk about, of course, we have the podcast that we recorded. Now, normally I do a bunch of podcast prep during the weekend. I'm sitting around, putzing around watching TV or something, and I will, assemble, pull down the audio and download it and clean it up and do the sweetening and normalization and filters on it. I lay it out on a timeline for video to give to Mo to produce the video segments. And in fact, I prepare to start editing a little bit today. And then, of course, Tuesday morning, we have our full edit where we complete the show. I didn't do any of that over the weekend because it was Christmas. So I've got to get caught up with that first thing this morning. I know that there's a promo we publish that Mo is probably waiting on right now because it's usually waiting in his inbox on Monday morning. So I've got to catch up with that stuff this morning. Then I have, of course, create and publish shorts both on social and on YouTube. I have said before that I'm starting to really be convinced that long-form content, most types, should not be published on Monday because it's kind of a no man's land. And I think that's probably true today. It depends on where I get in terms of getting work done on another long-form video. There's a news article piece that I want to do based on some rumors going around on some of the arcade toys. And I don't have any insider knowledge on it yet, so I can still talk about it. So it's not like I'm violating any kind of trust, but based on some images I see on the social, I thought, of a news piece based on that. I've done news pieces in the past and they've done pretty well. So they're very timely, they're not evergreen, but they do well in the moment. So I may start working on that. That's something I kind of have planned a bit for today. So I think that's where I'm going to get for prep today. It's a lot of podcast work and a lot of prep for the next couple of days. And I say that because at the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I'm thinking it might be kind of a short week because while I didn't take any time off or any short days really last week, This is really the time of the year that I would normally take, a week or so off of work. And while I don't want to do that, I am kind of toying with the idea of doing a downsized driving vacation. Just take a few days and drive up into like the Gatlinburg area or something, the Carolinas, something like that. And just see some cool weather, see something different, change of scenery, that kind of thing. I think that would be good for my headspace. Of course, I'm very conscious of keeping the budget incredibly low so that it doesn't impact my savings very much. But, doing it in tandem with my daughter, which is something that I would often do many, many years, going back for, since she was probably 10 or 11, we would go between Christmas and New Year's and do something. So I'm toying with doing that. So it's a possibility that midweek or so, I will take off a few days, in which case there will be very little going on GenXGrownUp outside of what my colleagues do. And for myself, I won't do vlogs and that kind of thing. Now, that's not set in stone. I've not made any reservations or anything yet. I'm certainly not going to fly. It's going to be driving, because that's a huge chunk of any kind of budget. But as soon as I know what I'm doing, I'll share it with you. So you'll know that if vlogs don't appear, it's not because I'm slacking off. It's because I'm actually taking some recharge time, and I'll let you know how that goes a little later in the week when I get it kind of solidified. All right, so plenty of work to do, catch up from the weekend. I hope you had a great Christmas break. I hope you're still having a Christmas break for many of you. I appreciate that you stopped in to check out the vlog today. If you're one of my friends who watches every day, I love you. Thank you for being here with me. And I want you to have a great day, hopefully a great extended weekend left over from the last couple of days. Do something great for yourself, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.